caveat for me with Kayla is, and I said this when it was announced that she was going to drop to 135, is just because you can make the weight doesn't always mean you should. For women, these big weight cuts hormonally is not good. So even if she does go out there, she dominates Juliana, or it's a back and forth battle, she ends up becoming the champion. I don't see her fighting for too much longer because, it's the toll on the body. It's the quality of life.
She said hormonally, she said that hormonally it's bad for a woman to have a drastic weight cut. Now, what I think she's talking about is the fact that Kayla Harrison, when she's making weight, her body fat percentage goes down dangerously low for a woman. For those who don't know, women carry more body fat naturally than men. They carry extra body fat for childbearing, so that they could bear children. And it's just not healthy for a woman to get down to 3% body fat, which is what it looks like Kayla Harrison does. And here's the thing. It looked like Megan used to do the same thing. Go back and watch her weigh-ins. I'm talking about Megan Anderson. And look at her midsection. Rock is shredded. She used to be shredded at the weight. She's a huge chick. Amazon of a chick, Megan Anderson. So I believe she knows what she's talking about in this instance. Now, I used to get to extremely low body fat percentage, but it didn't affect me as much because I'm a man. But I even felt it as a man. So it has to be crazy for a woman.
I know for a fact that weight cut is miserable for her because I know that 145 was miserable for me. It was hard. The last 15 pounds was tough, and then the last 5 pounds was like the worst.
Now, before you women who are listening thinking that 145 pounds is normal for a woman, it's not. You're on the heavy side. Megan Anderson, I think anyway, was like 6 feet tall, right? She was unusually tall for a female anyways, Megan Anderson, and she had an unusual amount of muscle on her body. I'm talking about Megan Anderson. And the same is the case with Kayla Harrison.
I know it's miserable for her. And the fact that she's got to start preparing 3 months out for that weight cut because it's so big for her. So that is
now 3 months out is not a big deal. I don't know why some fighters maybe it's a MMA thing, but 12 weeks for a training camp has always been normal, at least in boxing. And a lot of them will start 4 months out, but okay.
My biggest issue with Kayla, but she's looked great so far. And I definitely think
she didn't look so great against Ketlin. Okay. We tend to forget that, but she didn't look so good against Ketlin. She looked like she was getting tired in there.
I think it's going to come down to who wants it more because Juliana Pena, despite whatever bad position she gets put in, no matter how many times you hit her, no matter how many submission attempts she gets in, she will defend it. She will find a way to get out of it, and she will try to turn the tide. And that is...
No, she will not always find a way to get out of it. You talking about Juliana Pena? She's been submitted. She got slept by Jermaine Durandamy. She's not always going to find a way to get out of nothing. Kayla Harrison definitely has an opportunity here for a submission.
That is championship mentality, and that is what has got her to this point so far. So I am probably going to lean Kayla Harrison's side just because I think she has the slightly better striking. I don't think either of them are amazing on the feet. Obviously, they're both still developing, but I think Kayla has the slightly crisper of the two striking, and she blends that into her judo better. And I think if she's able to kind of utilize that, get on top, even if she's not able to finish Pena, I think if she's able to get on top, do some ground and pound, I think she can get the win.
Okay, when I watched this, when I heard this, I was anxious to hear people's response because as soon as this was announced, I did the exact same thing. I hopped online and I started talking about how I don't believe she's going to do this for that long. She's not going to be trying to make 135 for years. She's not going to be a champion where she can break Amanda Nunes' record. There's no way she's going to break Amanda, not even tie it. I just don't think she can make the weight that many times and, be 100%. I don't think Kayla can do that. So I rushed to the comment section, and what do I see in the comment section? I see a bunch of this. You know how you prep your mind to absorb energy, to absorb other people's takes, their thoughts and ideas? And you know how disappointed you are when all you run across is memes? No words, no thoughts. Just memes that don't have anything to do with what was said. So since this is all y'all want to talk about when it comes to Megan Anderson, and I always knew there was something funny about her lips. I'm like, what? And it came out of nowhere. I'm like, why is it her lips look different? Same thing happened with, who was that? Cynthia Calvillo. Look at the memes, man. So obviously Megan made a mistake with lip injections. Why? Why did she do that? Listen, white girls, why do y'all do that? And the Latina girls, any if you ain't black, why are you getting lip enhancements? What are you doing? Listen, Lord, this is the same thing I tell black women. Y'all can't just get big lips. Your face ain't designed for big lips. If you got thin lips, guess what? The rest of your face is structured to host thin lips. So if you inject your lips with anything that make them bigger, you just gonna look funny because they look unnatural. You see black people with large lips, but it fits the profile of their overall face. We got a different jawline. We have a different shaped nose, cheekbones. Our whole even our hair is designed to be a suitable match for the size of our lips. Stop mutilating yourselves. Ladies, y'all gone buck wild over the past 20 years. Injecting your lips, injecting your butts. And from what I understand, they take body fat from other parts of their body and send it to their butt. That's what a Brazilian butt lift is. Y'all know how nasty? Listen, I don't want to touch a fake butt. I need to make an anti-Brazilian butt lift, an anti-fake channel. And where all I talk about is how foolish and ridiculous all this fake stuff is. I can't even appreciate buns if I know they're unnatural. Why do y'all think the appearance is all that matters or is more important? That is insane, ladies. And it shows y'all are completely out of touch with true, genuine beauty. True, genuine beauty on a woman starts with her being in her natural state. Even if you look halfway decent with this fake stuff, I don't want to touch it. Like a chick who done injected her lips, I don't want to kiss no woman like that. I don't want no fake rubber lips on my lips, on my natural lips. You better back up. Stop doing this. Stop fakeifying yourselves, ladies. Lord. Oh, because you doing that, Megan, you took away from what could have been a robust comment section. Now I got to look at memes of bubble lips. So I kind of digressed and got on some non-WMMA stuff, but it is related to WMMA. especially athletes. Ladies, athletes are the cream of the crop. Y'all are the elite class of women on earth. Athletes. Because haven't y'all noticed? Go look at Holly Holm. Go look at Angela Hill. Go look at all of these old fighters in their late 30s and in their early 40s. Aren't they still in top-notch shape? Do you know how rare it is in this world to run into a woman in her 40s? And some of these MMA fighters have had kids. Look at Tisha. And they're still in athletic condition. Those are the most sought after women on earth by far. Even and especially so by high value men. So stop with the injections. Lord, stop it. And I will land my plane there.